Hi, my dear brothers and sisters. Hello, my dear friends. This is Bobby Quitain, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today, we want to reflect on the 10th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. And friends, this is one of those gospel passages that we sometimes avoid. Why? Because unlike what I call care bear passages or feel-good passages in scriptures, this is one of those passages which is difficult to accept. Why? Because it talks about the conditions of discipleship. On the other hand, if you are a serious follower of Christ, a serious disciple of the Lord, you might want to take this passage more seriously. Why? Because it goes to the very heart of what it means to be a Christian. Allow me to read to you verse 37, wherein it says, "Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." What is Jesus saying here? Jesus is not saying that we should not love our families. What Jesus is saying here is that yes, love your family, but no matter how much you love your family, your love for them must be nowhere compared to your love for me. In fact, in another gospel passage, in the Gospel of Luke, Jesus states it more strongly when he said, "Whoever does not hate his father or mother cannot be my disciple." He used a very strong word there, hate. But what was he saying there? That your love for your parents must be hatred compared to your love for me. In fact, the word family in this gospel today is a symbolic representation of all the loves of your life, of all the precious things in your life. And what Jesus is saying is there's nothing wrong with loving your family, loving your career, loving your hobbies, loving your friends, but your love for them should never come close to your love for God, such that you are willing to give them up if necessary for the sake of the kingdom of God. If you read further, it says here, "Whoever does not take up his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me, and whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it." If you summarize the verses that I just read, it's this: nothing is too precious for you to give up for God, and nothing is too difficult for you to endure for Him. My dear brothers and sisters, if we end here, if we end the gospel reading today here, we'd all be depressed, we'd all be burdened, because it's a very difficult thing to ask from us. Praise be to God, the gospel continues with a promise of a reward. And if you read further in the gospel today, you realize that Jesus is saying, if you are willing to give up something very precious for me, if you are willing to endure something very difficult for me, if you are willing to do that for the sake of the kingdom of God, whether directly as a missionary or indirectly as somebody who contributes to the mission, you will receive a prophet's reward. And what is the prophet's reward? God Himself. God's blessing, God's favor, God's presence in every aspect of your life. And I'm not just talking here of material blessing. I'm talking here of something more than that. Of God's abiding favor in every aspect of your life. God smiling on your marriage, God smiling on your business, God smiling on your career, God smiling on your relationships, on your health. It's far greater than something material. It's God's abiding presence and bountiful favor in every aspect of your life. And friends, if you have God in every aspect of your life, you won't need anything else. At this point, I want to make a shout out to all my benefactors, those who have contributed greatly to my ministry. I have been a Catholic lay preacher for more than 10 years now, and countless individuals and organizations have helped me, supported me through their prayers and through their material contribution to help me do the mission that God has called me to do. My friends, my benefactors, I want to let you know that I'm very grateful, and that in everything that I do, you are part of my mission. And I pray for you every day that you too might receive a prophet's reward. Friends, if you have been blessed by this reflection, can I encourage you? Share this. Share this with a friend. Share this with a family member, that they too might experience God's love today. God bless you.